Street Fighter 6 is out, and there are tons of new players to the series. And if that's you, you might be wondering, what's the backstory of my favorite character? Well, today, we're gonna look at one of those histories. In this episode, we'll be exploring the jammin' Jamaican kickboxer. This is Street Fighter Evolution's Dee Jay. Dee Jay was the fourth character introduced in Super Street Fighter 2, a 1993 release that added 4 new characters and increased the pace of the game. Originally, Capcom intended to release Cammy, T-Hawk, and 2 twin kung fu fighters based on Bruce Lee as the game's new characters, but American game designer James Goddard believed it would have been a cop-out to have 2 quote-unquote new characters with identical movesets. So, he pushed to include a quote, badass black character. Goddard's proposed character was based on American karate fighter and action film star Billy Blanks, specifically drawing from his role as Khan in the 1990 film The King of the Kickboxers. Goddard wanted his character to be a force for good, and so the fun-loving Dee Jay, a practitioner of Jamaican kickboxing and karate, was born. Woo! Dee Jay, aka the Southern Comet, is a recording artist and breakdancer from Jamaica. He enters the World Warriors tournament in hopes of finding musical inspiration and a new rhythm. His fighting style combines Jamaican kickboxing with karate. In Super Street Fighter 2, Dee Jay was considered a pretty good character. Often compared to Guile, Dee Jay had a lot of good zoning tools and anti-air potential. His overall playstyle is one of patience. Use your projectile, max out, to pressure your opponent, wait for them to jump in, and kick them in the face. Once you get the knockdown, you start working the cross-up game. Basically, you jump in. You make it ambiguous which side you're going to land on, forcing your opponent to block one way or the other. If they block wrong, you get a free combo. And even if they block correctly, your normals are so good that they straight up beat almost every other character's normals. So, you get to play the jab, short, grab mix-up game, and punish your opponent if they guess wrong even once. Dee Jay's machine gun punch destroys projectiles, and if you combo into it, you get a guaranteed dizzy, making his punish game incredibly scary. Unfortunately, Dee Jay doesn't have the best reach of the cast, and struggles against zoners. Max Out straight up loses to fireballs from Ryu and Sagat, and Dalsim is like an 8-2 matchup according to some. So while Dee Jay was good in Super Street Fighter 2, he wasn't quite S tier. His next appearance came in Street Fighter the movie, where he's portrayed by Miguel Nunez Jr. rather than Billy Blanks for some reason. Also, now Dee Jay is a bad guy who sides with M. Bison.
Why do you serve him? Because he paid me a freaking fortune, you moron. You got paid?
Also, instead of a Jamaican musician, he's a computer hacker.
Dee Jay, break it now!
We've only got 2 of the blinky boxes left to go.
Ooh, blinky boxes.
Just hack.
Also, instead of being Jamaican, he's American. I don't know either.
I should have stayed at Microsoft.
How did this get made?
That was beautiful.
Of course, with the release of Street Fighter the movie, there was Street Fighter the movie the game. And while Dee Jay didn't make it into the arcade release of Street Fighter the movie the game, he did make it into the home console version of Street Fighter the movie the game, and he was kind of an okay character. It's not like anyone actually played this game.
You win!
After being cut from Street Fighter Third Strike, Dee Jay's next major Street Fighter game was Alpha 3, where he was back to being a Jamaican musician as God intended. Unfortunately, he was towards the bottom of the tier list. But the downward spiral doesn't stop there. Unfortunately, perhaps due to his performance in Street Fighter 4, coming into Ultra Street Fighter 4, Dee Jay was completely gutted. In competitive play, he was considered among the worst characters in the game, being called mean names like C tier, D tier, low tier, and even super ass. In short, the character was bad. He saw very little success at major tournaments, if being played at all. For the spot of worst character in the game, it was between him, the joke character Dan, and the lumbering Hugo. Not great company to be in, with Jaewong confidently putting Dee Jay in the trash tier. The one notable thing about DJ in Street Fighter 4 is that he could cancel his super into his ultra, which is unique and, if you somehow managed to land it, pretty damaging. But other than that, he was more or less useless as a competitive character. Sadly, DJ did not return in Street Fighter 5. According to the game's canon, DJ was apparently traveling the world looking for inspiration for his music. Unfortunately, perhaps due to his performance in Street Fighter 4, it would be 6 years before DJ was included in another Street Fighter game. But in 2023, he was about to make a big comeback.
Come on! Come on! Oh!
Oh, you didn't counter it? Oh, you're salty.
With the release of Street Fighter 6, DJ has become one of the most popular characters in the game. He got a decent redesign, with his newest ability being his feints. DJ can now start up moves and cancel them to throw out 500 mix-ups a minute. Throw a fake out into the middle of your block string to land a free grab, fake max out to bait your opponent into jumping. DJ has so many routes to put your opponent in the schmixer, and it's one of the reasons he's become so popular. Another unique thing about DJ, his level 2 super art is like a mini rhythm game, where you have to press all the buttons on beat in order to get the full combo. If you don't press your buttons on beat, you do less damage. With his current kit, DJ is solidly a top tier character. Top 4 or 5 depending on who you ask. So, if you tune into a Street Fighter tournament, you're more than likely going to see the kickboxing phenom in the top 8. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have suggestions for future characters you want to see us cover, let us know in the comments. This video is made possible thanks to our wonderful patrons. Massive thank you to everyone on this list, and shout out to B, Cloud, Pass, Shampoo, Spartacus, and Yashichi for being Platinum supporters. And an extra special shout out to Steph and Jack for being our Diamond supporters. We appreciate you and all the support you've given us. If you want to talk to us, check out our Discord. If you want to support our channel and get info on unreleased videos, check out our Patreon. If you want to help us out in a different way, leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell to stay up to date is also appreciated. My name is Jonah. Thanks for watching.